Welcome back to Real Estate Mindset. Today's video is going to be absolutely bonkers. Now, the one thing, right? The one thing that we're missing from stagflation or even calling an active recession is a skyrocketing unemployment rate. Now, you guys know that I've been predicting that in 2022, the unemployment rate will double to over 6%. Now, as we go through 2022, we're starting to see the layoffs start to begin. And ladies and gentlemen, it has only just started. So today, what we're going to do is really unwind an article by Redfin about Redfin and all of the layoffs that they just announced today. And you guys, again, remember what I'm saying. This is only a sign of things to come. It is just begun. Now, we're going to unpack that Redfin article titled A Redfin Layoff. So here's what's really crazy, you guys. Redfin has made public how they're firing people. And they've made public what they're saying to people. So we're going to read this article, but it is kind of weird. So I'm going to ask you guys to comment on what you think about Redfin. And could Redfin have done anything to prevent these layoffs, like accurately predict what the direction of the housing market's going or not, right? But remember, you guys, I'm not your financial advisor. Even if I want to be, I'm not. My bio is as a realtor, loan officer, and instructor in Texas. But this is my personal YouTube channel. I hope to provide you guys value in the form of education. And what we're really doing, you guys, is following data. I'm sharing with you my opinion, data. So I really hope you guys are getting value from that. I hope you love my channel. I hope you love my videos. And for the algorithm, so we can push the message, so the message is not suppressed, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and get notifications. I want you guys watching my video, if possible, as soon as it comes out. But let's dive into this article right now. Okay, now remember, you guys, they sent this to their employees and then made it public, right? This is insane. So this is Redfin to their employees. Redfin, I'm sorry to say that we are asking about 8% of our employees to leave Redfin today, or about 6% if you include the people of RentPath and Bay Equity. For the next few hours, managers will call the people leaving. When we're done with the calls, I'll send out a note. We'll host a brief all-hands meeting at 11 a.m. PDT to answer any questions which you can submit via this form. Redfin will also announce the layoff to the public, posting this message to our blog. So first of all, you guys, not only is this really weird to me, like if I was an employee there, I would be embarrassed. And now the public knows, like it's kind of a personal thing getting laid off, but it is what it is. But what's really intriguing, you guys, is they're asking, right? I don't see a lot of layoff emails where they ask people, right? So I'm assuming that if they don't have a bunch of people volunteering to be laid off, right, that they're going to obviously have to pick who they're laying off. But it is actually intriguing as we go through this article. Look at Redfin's culture. I'm very intrigued by the culture and kind of how they're acting. It's kind of a new wave thing, or they're just trying to appeal to the investors out there because they want more people to invest in their stock. So is this their culture of them kind of saying like, we love our people, we love our community, or are they just saying this to appear like they have great plans and a great idea to the investors that are investing in their stock? You guys tell me. Let's go back to the article. Again, to their employees and to the public, demand is off by 17%. To all the departments who put your faith in Redfin, I'm sorry. We can't keep our commitment to you. With May demand 17% below expectations, we don't have enough work for our agents and support staff, and fewer sales leave us with less money for headquarters projects. That's heavy, you guys. They were off by 17%. It goes on. And this is what I like. 2 to 4 months of severance. We're offering laid off colleagues 10 weeks of base salary with an additional week of pay for every 12 months of service beyond 1 year, capped at 15 weeks of pay. For agent and support roles, severance pay includes the estimated value of productivity bonuses or sales bonuses. We'll also pay department employees the cost of extending our healthcare coverage for 3 months. This should give you until the end of the summer to find work. So actually, guys, I kind of give Redfin a lot of respect for that because a lot of people will just lay you off and they won't give you severance. So I actually like what Redfin's doing here. But the real problem here is, you guys, they miss projections by 17%. But nevertheless, you guys, I kind of look at this as a classy step, even though I don't like how they're making private situation public kind of per se. But I like what Redfin is attempting to do to their employees. But what's really interesting is it's also, you can kind of look at it as a scare tactic. So like if you don't volunteer to be laid off, do you still get your severance? Right? So like if you volunteer now to lay off, you get this bonus. But will that bonus still be there if you don't quit? Right? Isn't this very intriguing? Let's go back to the article right now. This is about their stock, and this is astonishing, you guys. I said we wouldn't lay off people unless we had to. We have to. A layoff is always an awful shock, especially when I've said that we go through heck to avoid one, and that we raised hundreds of millions of dollars so we wouldn't have to shed people after just a few months of uncertainty. But mortgage rates increased faster than any point in history. We could be facing years, not months, of fewer home sales, and Redfin still plans to thrive. If falling from $97 per share to $8 doesn't put a company through heck, I don't know what does. It's time to make money. We're losing many good people today, but in order for the rest to want to stay, we have to increase Redfin's value. And to increase our value, we have to make money. We owe it to everyone who has invested your time or treasure in this company to become profitable and then very profitable. Interesting message, but here's what I got from that. Their stock share going from $97 to $8 is a massive gutting. They have been completely gutted in the stock market. I believe it's because recession, but there's a reason why investors are leaving real estate companies, right? Investors are running away from real estate companies because, quite frankly, they don't think they're going to be profitable in the coming years, in the coming months, right? It's kind of easy to see that. But again, you guys, this is a trend of the direction of our economy, of the direction of our housing market. And I don't understand why people still can't see this, right? They still can't see this. A lot of people still think that the good times are going to last forever. That's the wrong way of thinking, right? Even Redfin made the mistake. First of all, how do you mess up 17%? How do you do that, right? How do you do that? If they wouldn't have messed up 17%, would they have had to have layoffs? Probably not, because they would have expected this. Anyways, let's continue on with the article. Where do we go from here? Redfin will grow more slowly in a housing downturn, but will still grow. And our share gains will accelerate. The world will write us off as it has before. What will be most painful is the effort some of you will have to go through to think of ourselves as a good employer. Part of being good is accepting when the company has fallen short of that without forsaking or determination to do better. We have broken our commitment to our people twice now in 3 years. We can't shrink from doing what's best for the whole company. Now just one part of it, today and every day. But I'll spend the rest of my life wondering how I could have avoided these layoffs. What's most important now is treating the people leaving with humanity and respect. As always, we can call or email me to vent, grieve, ask questions, or get help figuring out what your next move is. A list of frequently asked questions about layoffs is on our intranet. Y'all, this is why it is so important to be accurate, logical, conservative about your projections about the housing market or about your company. The fact that Zillow, Redfin were so bullish, so overly aggressive with their projections, it's hurting all the little guys, right? I know it's hurting the big guys too, but it's hurting all their employees. Look at what they have to do. It starts from the bottom up when it comes to layoffs. So this is actually really sad for their employees. But overall, you guys, here's my conclusion. This is just a sign of things to come. My opinion, double employment rate this year. We're going to have over 6% of unemployment rate this year into 2023. This is a sign of things to come. This is just the start. So be ready, be prepared, be logical, be patient, continue to empower yourself, and be prepared for the best buying opportunities right around the corner in 2023. Who cares what rates are? I will pay a 12%, 13% interest rate. If that house value goes down 50, 60%, I'll do it tomorrow. I welcome high interest rates because I plan on being ready to buy in 2023 and at the end of this year because I expect a crash or negative equity growth. Okay. I expect the negative equity growth to be insane. And I plan on taking advantage of that because last time around, I was a victim. This time around, I'm going to be a winner. Anyways, you guys, I really appreciate you going through this journey with me. If you're out there investing in real estate, I do wish you luck and I hope you win.